All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Anthony Special here with Special Analysis. Going to break down the trade I took this morning. Also talk about the second setup that transpired here live on crude oil inside the live analysis session. So, a couple things I want to point out very specifically here is this 4:45 a.m. candle. You can see there was a large wick on high buying volume. Okay, the ability to recognize that high buying volume occurred and there was no follow through. And in fact, we took this very aggressive sell off back into the prior lows, led me to believe that if price retested this area in an overall push to the downside, that we could very well find some supply here or a reversal that may transpire, pushing price ultimately back down towards this area. And that's exactly what happened. You can see here on the 720 candle, very strong aggressive buying. You can see on the 725 candle, also high buying volume, but zero follow through. So there was a bunch of trap traders up here, trap buyers in the top of this candle that said to me, hey, listen, if I'm correct that this candle holds, we should start the process of falling back. And that's exactly what happened. So I want to show you, I'll zoom in here and we'll talk about the risk, okay? Got short here at 31. I was running my stop right over the top of this. In fact, at the high of that prior wick, I was risking 6 ticks, okay? Took profit number one at 17 here, 79.17, 14 ticks. All right, so a little better than 2 to 1. Took more profit at 79.10 for a total of 21 ticks there. Took more profit down here at 78.90 for 41 ticks, and then more profit here into the low of earlier here, and that put me at 52 ticks. So I scaled out of the position as we continue to push back this way into the prior lows. Why did I do that? Because listen, we did place a slightly higher low here. We did consolidate here, and I was concerned that if we were able to gain the momentum by a pullback here, we could correct and then push higher. That didn't transpire, right? I'm basically trading double tops against double bottoms. So I have to play devil's advocate. I have to find areas that I can take profit along the way in case the market decides to go higher. That's exactly what I did. So that all transpired. We get a pullback here after we're inside the live session, 8:35, into the rolling VWAP and the session VWAP. And I say openly, hey guys, if we're going to place a lower high, this is probably where it should transpire based on the test of the rolling VWAP here. If that is in fact true, we should push into 78.80, a retest of the prior lows, 78.60, a retest into a deeper pivot here. All right, and then 78.50 was providing liquidity. We should test that as well. And if we push through 78.50, we should run towards 78.20, which we fell one tick short of until we started reversing. Now, we also brought attention to this specific candle. Notice very strong selling volume, but no follow through. And I said openly, I said, guys, if this is the onset to a greater pullback here or a greater correction here, it may very well happen here. I also mentioned that at this prior low, this may also provide resistance if we're unsuccessful in closing above it. Well, we did close above it. We're now testing the rolling VWAP, just short of the session VWAP. If we place a low lower than this candle here, there's a good chance that we still could push lower. Now, if that doesn't transpire, so be it. We looked at getting short based on what could have very well been the lower high right here. Right? I openly, vocally said this could be the lower high, right? Because there's no certainties in trading. All I can provide is the analysis, the interpretation, and what expectation could potentially follow, right? So from here, we're pulling into 80. That's 14 ticks. Pulling into 60. That's 34 ticks. Pulling into 50, that's 44 ticks, and we did fall one tick short here of the next objective, which was 78.20. So, still, in my opinion, these were two very successful reads. Okay? Whether my traders choose to take part in them or not, all I'm here to do is provide analysis, interpretation, expectations, right? My analysis was, we're in a downtrend. My interpretation was, this could be the lower high. My expectation was 80, 60, 50, 20. That's what I'm here to provide, okay? Whether you choose to employ your trade plan into taking action against that information or not, that's up to you. I'm not here to dictate you any financial decisions. Simply here to provide, through experience, how I can interpret what the market is doing, when, where, and why, through analysis based on evidence the market's providing. Okay? Does it work every time? No. Will it work every time? No. Does it work anytime for any trader? No. Okay? Those of you who are out there that are looking for the holy grail per se, that you never want to be wrong, this industry is not for you, because you will be wrong. You will suffer losses. That is, in fact, just part of the business. And if you haven't come to accept that yet, unfortunately, with lack of acceptance of that fact per se, you are going to struggle to survive in this industry. And if you are continuing to look for somebody to provide you with a 100% win rate, it's never going to happen. So again, I shoot these videos, informational purposes, educational purposes, so you can learn a little bit more about the way I personally approach the market. Whether it's right for you or not is ultimately up to you. Again, I'm not here to dictate any financial decisions to you, simply here to analyze, interpret, and provide expectations based on the evidence the market provides me, okay? That's all that it comes down to, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. If you would have any questions, leave a comment below. There's links below to access this session if you desire to, and I will see you in the next video. God bless.